Welcome, everyone. Welcome to day 88 of the tip of the day. Today, actually, before I start the tip of the day, I wanted to wish all of you a happy new year, as well as, stay on the intention to set the intention for the new year. I wanted to say that our intention always is for this group to have peace, harmony, and abundance for all. So that's what we are striving for, not any very specific self-defined intentions. It is just going to be that we want peace, harmony, and abundance for all in this group. So what I had stated in my tip of the day for day 87 was that what I hear a lot, I was talking about selflessly giving of your efforts. And I was explaining that since year 2016, I have been supporting this group. So we started like with 6 people in this group, and now it has grown to how many ever thousands. And so it almost is like the day that we all connect with that selfless giving, right? Is the day that we connect with the divinity within ourselves, and then that consciousness is flowing through us and allowing for things to happen out in the world for us. So when we say abundance needs to happen, so when we get into the easiest way, I feel, or my experience has been, is to connect with that. It almost is like a very strong emotional feeling of the giving without any attachment to the giving, like the selfless sacrifice that I was talking about. It almost is like that it's a selfless giving, and you're not attached to the outcome. And in that, you just give, right? And that is kind of what Dr. Joe Dispenza calls elevated emotion. So either you can get into that selfless giving through gratitude. Gratitude, he says, he always reminds us in all our meditations. He says gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. So being in that state of gratitude, and gratitude is as simple as you went out in your backyard and felt the sun on your skin, that kind of gratitude, right? So a lot of people I've seen on the Facebook group sometimes say, this giving, how do you give so much? I'm tired of this giving. People just take from me and take from me, and I do so much, and I keep doing so much, and I'm tired of doing so much. Kind of conversation that comes out on our Facebook group has been for the past few years. So what I would say is you have to kind of first get into that point in within yourself where you are connected to source. So Shawn Achor, who talked about happiness, I don't know what book he had talked about. He was on Oprah Winfrey's Super Soul Sunday, where she had conversations with these thought leaders, and he was saying, you're talking about this, and this is what people are doing when they say, I don't have enough. People take from me, and people take from me, and people take from me, and I'm tired of this giving, and I'm always the one that is giving and giving and giving, right? So what he says is you're talking about an empty glass, but you don't like a half glass empty, but you're not realizing that there's a pitcher beside you that you can refill the glass with. And that pitcher is actually that elevated emotion. of gratitude, that elevated emotion of selflessly giving. The moment you attach an intention to your giving, where you say, oh, if I do this, he or she is going to do that for me. Oh, if I give him this, he or she is going to give me a box of chocolates. If I give them a piece of jewelry, then he or she is going to give me lots of love, right? That becomes a very transactional deed. When you're talking about, then you almost have like a expense sheet, like a profit and loss statement, P&L sheet, where you're saying, this person did this, so I'm going to do this. This person did that, so I'm going to do this. This person picked up the phone and did not call me, so even I'm not going to call them, right? No, that is not what we are talking about here. When you have enough presence power, and if you don't have enough presence power, then work on your presence power through meditation, through a stillness practice, anything, yoga, qigong. There are very many practices that will help you build your presence power. Our group offers free group meditation. You're more than welcome to attend on Fridays so that you get a little bit taste of it, but then you have to do the work. So my whole point here is that you have to get in touch through that presence that you're developing. You have to get in touch with that feeling, that texture of that feeling of selfless giving, right? The moment you get in touch with that selfless giving, which is a combination of humility and gratitude, these all arise only when we have a lot of presence. If you don't have presence, then you're always going to be in that transaction mode, right? So you have to, even if you're not doing something like being on stage like Tony Robbins or Eckhart Tolle and having thousands of people in front of you and you're giving a talk where people are being transformed, every day look at your life where you are giving. Now, let's say you say, oh, I am an inconsequential life, but just the fact that we are breathing, right? We are breathing out carbon dioxide, we are breathing in air. Sadhguru says you're exchanging that, making that exchange with all the trees and the plants, right? They're producing oxygen, like they convert that carbon dioxide into oxygen, so we get oxygen. So that's a transaction you're already making. Feel the gratitude of that there are plants that are allowing us to live. Then start to think, you get ready, right? What products are you using while you're getting ready? If you're using, Patricia, Louise, and I follow medical medium, so a lot of my products these days have converted into what is recommended by medical mediums. So I'm very gentle towards the environment. Like I use Dr. Bronner for, so feel what I would say, feel the gratitude of using a better product for the environment, right? Feel the elevated emotion of giving in the fact that this is my thing, is giving in the sense that I am using a product, I'm paying a higher price on this product so that I am gentler towards the environment. And that in itself will start that higher elevated emotion of gratitude and a kind of sacredness that I'm treating the earth with sacredness. So a feeling of sacredness comes into the body, right? A reverence, a respect comes into the body, and that in itself would be an elevated emotion that's what starts the abundance. So if you want to, when we say peace, harmony, and abundance, if you want to get into this abundance state, That's the trigger for the abundance state. If you keep saying, I don't have anything, then you'll remain in the I don't have. That's what your intention is focusing on. I always give, I always give, I always give, and nobody else gives back to me. But look every day. Now I'll take you through our lives, like Patricia, Louise, myself. We drink organic, as much as possible. We buy organic lemon and we drink lemon water. So the giving in that we gave, we chose to buy organic, higher price, and we're drinking something that is nourishing to this temple that houses our spirit, our soul, that we are honoring the soul. So lemon water. Then we did the celery juice. Then the giving, experiencing the giving in, oh, we purchased celery juice and it's nurturing the environment, right? One, we are doing good for our body. So then it's a complexity of things as we are going through our day. Then we may do a heavy metal detox smoothie or some kind of porridge. Then feel the gratitude for using non-GMO wild blueberries. You're paying a higher price on that as well. So feel that. Then keep going through your day, like when you're at work. Actually, even before you go to work, now you're driving. So you're sending out blessings to people while you're driving. So bless the people that they're driving safely, that you're not being harmed. Like today, I don't know, for whatever reason, when I was driving to work, I felt the gratitude that there wasn't very much traffic and I got there very easily. And I have like a 48-mile commute one way to work. So the gratitude for that. So just imagine then when we continue that practice of experiencing how we are still giving to the world. Yeah, we may not be standing like Tony Robbins in front of 10,000 people and giving a talk, but we are still giving. Each and every, Dr. Joe always says, each and every one of you has always done something great. And I would say, like with people like Patricia, Louise, the people that are following, Francesca is following some of the medical medium, Vidya follows some of the medical, all these people are giving. They are selflessly giving. Yeah, it may not be 10,000 people, but in that choice of doing the right thing, they're giving to the world. And in that giving comes back abundance, right? So look through your day. You don't have to be somebody that is influencing 1,000 people or influencing that you're a social media influencer or you're Oprah Winfrey. You don't have to be something of that nature. Just look throughout your day, and this is the example I'm giving, that see how you are serving the environment, you're serving, and if you're not, then you have a choice to do something different. Tomorrow, do something different. Make another choice. Like if your soaps are chemical ridden, then make a choice to do something like Dr. Bronner for your body, so that you're not putting chemicals on your body, right? And the water that's going into the lakes and the rivers and the whatever, our sewage system goes back into the oceans, and all that water comes back, right? Where there's nothing is getting destroyed. So just make sure that we are more gentler in how you feel. And you will see, as you keep making these choices and connecting your mind to, oh, I may not be actually a social media influencer, but in this little thing, okay, I put gas in my car. To drive somewhere, I put gas in my car. In that, you're paying somebody like whoever is the, like if you bought Exxon or Shell gas, then you're paying somebody's paycheck, right? In that. So continue to think of ways in which you, throughout the day, that you are constantly contributing what Eckhart, I want you to really realize you are the universe. You are part of the you're not even part, you are the universe. The consciousness that's coming through you needs to flow out, and that's how it is flowing out. And every day, no matter whether you are washing your celery or you're giving in that way, you're nurturing that plant, right? It's in the way of the washing of the celery, how much sacredness you have put in the washing of the celery, or how much sacredness have you put in the drinking of the lemon water, or how much sacredness have you put in the drinking of your next smoothie, or we drink like spinach soup, or it's the heavy metal detox smoothie, whatever, or we make a porridge, the nourishing part of what we are eating. So keep going through that. And then if you're on a work day, then how many people are you interacting with? And just because of your interaction, somebody smiled today. Just because of what you kindly said, or you said thank you, or you said absolutely grateful for it, or you expressed your gratitude, right? Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. And this is what during when we do our in-person coherence healing, Dr. Joe says, in the act of giving is the receiving, because when you give in love, you receive love. So continuously throughout the day, I am positive there are 100 million ways in which all of you give. Yeah, you may not be influencing 15, 20,000 people like Tony Robbins, or you may not be influencing thousands of people like Dr. Joe, but throughout the day, please take your time and examine your day and see how you've given. Like, reflect. Like, this is the best thing. Carolyn Mace, in one of her meditations, which I played during group meditation, she says, what investments have you made, right, throughout the day? Who have you hurt? Who have you harmed with your choices? So if you have not harmed anyone, you continuously smile, you continuously had compassion and kindness and empathy as you were pouring out whatever action that you needed to pour out, whether it was in an email, whether it was in conversation on the phone, however it was, I am positive that will bring you abundance. Try it out. I've tried it out for years, and I don't do anything spectacular, but I have seen year after year the abundance just comes. Like something, as Eckhart says, something or the other saves us. So just remember, in the act of giving is the receiving. And when you give in love, you receive love. And you may not directly receive love from that exact person. You will just feel pure love. And that state of pure love is what will bring you abundance, right? So that is my tip for today, is the act of giving is receiving. And when you give in love, you will receive love. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Happy New Year. Thank you. Take care. Bye.